voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bones, bruise the fur, pick up for days on days, and the great sound covers global effects have bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified. The qualified. We are prepared.
And hello, and welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I am Jedi Johnson 22, joined, well, we don't know where Dom is. Dom's in a food coma somewhere. I don't know.
Too many fixins for Thanksgiving.
Too many vittles. But we do have the always steady Styx Boy 73 and the architect joesduelin. Hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving and I don't know. No Black Friday for me. Like I was telling you guys before, I blacked out after eating leftovers and slipped into my second food coma of the holiday.
Nice.
What about you guys?
It'll get you.
Go?
It'll get you.
Yeah.
I ate. I ate a lot. And then I deposited that food the next day in its proper place.
The circle of life.
Football, took a nap. It was fun. Yeah. I enjoy it. I enjoy the Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because it's just all I got to do is eat. I used to have to do all the cooking and stuff for Thanksgiving. I don't have to do that anymore. So I just got to enjoy. Eating.
Yeah, I don't do much cooking. My wife won't let me. I will start off trying to cook, and then he kind of takes over because I don't do it right. So some of that's by design. I just kind of like, if you don't do a good job, people won't ask you to help out. I
don't
go back
disagree.
to watching football.
Yeah, that's the best way to go about it. I think if you can get away with that, it's nice.
So Dom, if you're out there, hop on in.
Bruce is out and about. I think he's taken a week or so off of the interwebs.
Dom is out caroling on the subways of New York City, bringing cheer and goodwill to New Yorkers. We know that he loves his fellow New Yorkers.
He is always filled with spirit. I'll tell you that much.
All right, we got we're back. We are back. Took off. There's Dom. There's Dom. How was the caroling, Dom? How was the caroling?
What happened?
Nothing, Dom. Dom just woke up. If you can tell by looking at Dom, he just bullshit. Bullshit, Dom. You're just like,
dude. I've been freaking working this whole goddamn weekend, man. I worked for a freaking holiday, man. So I'm tired, man. Finally get some time to freaking sit back and relax, man. And to come out to this.
Working at the hotel, carrying all those ladies' shoes. Sucks, Dom.
Let me tell you, I wish the hotel would
implode. Not your favorite time of year, Dom.
No, not the favorite time of year. The people that worked there, man. That's the thing. The people bunch of.
Did you have to work on Thanksgiving?
I worked on Thanksgiving. I worked. I worked.
Did they at least feed you? Did they at least feed you?
I did. I worked Wednesday, a double Wednesday. I worked Thanksgiving, and then I worked this morning, Friday morning, using my day off. So I worked this whole damn weekend. This whole week, I'm off on the weekend. I'm off Saturday and Sunday, but I'm tired, man. I'm physically, mentally tired, and just.
You can take Giggles out shopping now. Since you're off Saturday and Sunday, you can take Giggles out shopping.
Nah. Listen, Black Friday sales sucked. There was nothing that's really good.
Black Friday is not what it used to be because of all the online shopping. It's not what it used to be. It's not. I don't know.
No, it starts earlier and earlier and earlier.
It starts. Yeah, stores open up Thanksgiving evening. It's just,
dude. 20% off. 20% off. You get $7 off a thing. What kind of shit is that? I want half price. I want freaking 56% off. That's freaking.
I'm gonna fight someone over a TV for a $20 discount. No, I don't think so.
Exactly. I miss having to go in bare knuckles at 6 in the morning when the doors opened and start throwing elbows.
Yeah, it's I don't know. For those that still like to get out there and do the hand-to-hand combat, God bless you. More power to you. I'm too old for that shit.
Nah, I'm too old for that shit. And listen, if you're gonna order something, you order online, man. They don't have it. I couldn't care less. But they did. There was a video going around that there was 75-inch televisions in Walmart that were sold for $79, and people were going out with two and three of them at a time. I'm like, really? Damn. That's crazy.
I just don't need a TV right now.
I need a TV.
I needed a TV. Yeah, that might be something worth investigating. I just don't need a TV right now. All right, gentlemen, we will talk about Thanksgiving throughout the Styx. Go ahead. You had something to say.
No, I thought I wouldn't be fighting for anything either.
Oh, well,
Don't need a TV.
you know,
Enough.
Styx is the most violent one among us. So if he's not wanting to fight, then it's this.
Exactly, man.
Exactly.
Quiet rage. Quiet rage.
It's so fucking right.
Don't let his quiet demeanor and internet fool you.
Yep.
All right. We do have outside looking in this week, right?
Yeah. Pete threw us a interesting curveball this week. So.
Kind of, yeah.
All the same book.
All right, welcome to the Outside Looking In, where we get the 5 book sloppy seconds that don't make it to the CBSI Hot 10. Pete, like I said, Pete threw us a little bit of a curveball this week.
Yes.
He
was in a food coma too when he made this list.
Yeah.
Repeat offender. It's just, if you have the good ones, you're sitting on some money. If you don't,
he phoned him in. He found. I think he found this list in for us. But
I
understand. I understand why it's there. But we'll get into it. There you go. It's Absolute Batman Annual #1, the A cover, the Daniel Warren Johnson cover. 200 plus sold. It's averaging $25, high of 40.
Hey, what's with all the Cobra Commanders on the cover?
No.
Figured the hooded Cobra Commanders.
I mean, I could see. I guess I could see the annual doing okay. I mean, because everything Absolute Batman is hitting right now, but I could see some people maybe didn't pick it up. But yeah, high 25 or high 40 is a little crazy. I don't think there was any first appearance.
What was the first appearance of the Batmobile?
Oh,
Lord.
Was that in this? Yeah. Well, no, we had that big dumb. There was a cover that had it on it.
But isn't that part of the covers? The part of this too?
Yeah, but we've seen that monstrosity before in the book. It's the first time you had it on a cover. Oh. But again, you got the A cover here, $40 as a high. That's pretty good for something that just came out. That's not a ratio that, again, is not low printed. None of these books that you're going to be seeing are low printed. But they're there nonetheless. And we get to Absolute Batman #7. This is when it seemed to pick up for everybody. Like people were hot on it right out of the gate, and then it kind of had that little cool off period for a little bit, and then people really started to get back into it at around 6 and 7. And this is just the A cover, the Nick Dragata cover.
Is this the Joker? Is this the first Joker?
No.
Joker?
We get the Joker in December on the cover.
Well, the first.
We haven't even got the Joker.
Well, the first appearance of Joker's in #1, and then number 6.
I'm trying to remember.
Okay.
Bane shows up here. He's one of the first ones that pops up in the Absolute world. But high of $18 or high of 25, average of $18. Again, these aren't like low printed books. They're out there. They're A covers. I guarantee you, all your LCSs are out there ordering the living shit out of these books when they're coming in.
Hey, thank you, man.
Like I said, it's I didn't see it coming. I knew it would be popular, but I really didn't think prices on these would hold up there with how many there are out there.
Listen, you know what the crazy thing is? The crazy thing is that there's the design variants. There's 2 of them. There's one for Batman and one for Catwoman. The Batman's going for like $1,500 and the Catwoman's going for like $900. I'm like, what the hell? Second printings. I'm like, are you kidding me, man?
There's a lot of exclusives out there. Just about every one of these issues that comes out has exclusives to go along with it as well, right? I may die down later.
Yeah, some of the later ones didn't as much.
I know I saw somebody talking about the first Absolute Harley and Catwoman, which it's in the same book. I don't know. We may see it probably on this list. I don't know. I'm just saying. And I know there were exclusives for it too.
I tried getting the Catwoman covers, all of them, and then all of a sudden there's a couple that I figured like $500 now. I'm like, what the hell, man? I'm like, you know what? I ain't paying that.
Yeah,
Nerdy Geeks.
I mean, it's a little crazy.
The Mr. Freeze storyline. This one.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There it is.
And then you get there he is on the cover.
What's up with all the bad guys? They all figure like demon looking things. I like between Joker.
It's an interesting universe. I'm happy they're doing something different. Even though Batman's legs are ridiculous. That again, people like it. They're doing something very different. And again, people are loving it. They're picking it up, and I guess you're getting a lot of people that for some reason missed the boat because high of 25, average of 15 for a book that didn't come out that long ago. That's an A cover.
Yeah, I appreciate the whole. I mean, I stopped reading this. I think back when we stopped doing reviews on it with Bruce, but. I mean, I appreciate the different, like you have the big Batman who's like super muscular, and you have the skinny, like Don was saying, demon looking, whatever. And of course the storylines are all twisted up with the bad guys being good guys, etc. So I appreciate all that. I just wonder if it's going to stick, or is it just going to kind of like fade away?
Well, it's going to eventually
this universe.
It's going to eventually
They'll merge
it. Derail.
Yeah.
They'll
merge it at some point and do something.
You gotta look. These books are. It's unbelievable that these books are selling and going for this much, and there's thousands of these books out there.
Yeah, well, they're not. I mean, at least in my opinion, these aren't super crazy prices, but yeah, there is just a lot of these things printed.
Like number one, like look at the prices of number one.
What's number one going for? I don't even know.
There's 3 printings or 4 printings of number one, right?
The A copy's at least 40.
More than that.
For one.
Oh, see, I don't know. I don't think $40 is crazy.
They printed like 500,000 of them.
Yeah, well, it reminds me
of that's the rub. Yeah,
the X-Force books back from the 90s, man. With the card, how many of those dollar bins, and there were so many of them.
Yeah, you do got people trying to catch up with a lot of this, but it's like. I refuse to believe the LCS still don't have some of these. But
I will say one thing. I
didn't even look today.
I don't read. Look, I don't read comics the way I used to, and I haven't read. I don't read them often. But of everybody I know who's reading this book, is saying it is one of the best DC books out there. The story, just the way they're doing things. And
I'm an absolute Wonder Woman fan. That's the absolute title I enjoy. But
I think so because I mean. People that read DC, God, Bruce up here could, I don't know how if Bruce agrees with that or not, but we just got the same story, the same origin stories regurgitated every 2 to 3 years. Same thing. Mom and daddy died, la la la. Yeah, this is they threw a curveball at us on this. I think it's refreshing. People are liking it. I don't know what's going to happen down the line. Are we ever going to see a live action absolute Batman? I don't know.
You know what? No, more likely we'll get the regular DC universe interacting with this universe, and there's some crazy chaotic things. I don't know, movie wise, maybe we'll get an animated series. I can see an animated series down the road.
Yeah, if I get an animated series, possibly. Yeah.
Either way, it's better than Marvel's Ultimate Universe, so I'll stick with that. Next up,
we're not done talking about it.
And number 12. Again, this did not come out that long ago. It just came out.
I think Pete's messing with us. I'm getting sniffs of X-Men 90. Was it X-Men 97 or whatever it was last summer?
But again, you got Absolute Batman 12. This is when we got Killer Croc. Average of 14, high of 20. It's still. I mean, on the secondary market, this book did not come out that long ago. But again, people are eating it up. So,
hey, look, if you can get,
it's a good thing. It has a good buzz. When there's a good buzz on something, and you can pick up A covers when they come out, and they're doing well. That's great. And the
Hey, Joe,
people
listen, you
who
think
enjoy
about this.
reading it. That's the most important thing.
You think about this. You get 100 of these books. You sell them for $20 a pop. You make a good couple of dollars, on those books. It's just, what are they? $6? How much? $6 for it? $5.99? Was it $6? What's the other price?
That's so sad. That's so sad. People aren't dollar bin digging anymore. There's so many good things.
Well, they're
so many
they're
good
50-cent bin digging. So what's the?
Yeah, it's just. I mean, that's my favorite part of going to any type of convention is digging in dollar bins and looking for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would really confuse people, and I would have a 33-cent bin.
Yeah,
just really make people do some math.
You have to make too much change. And last up on the list,
there
there
more
you go.
pennies.
There's your Catwoman.
There's the Catwoman. Okay.
there. Again, the A cover of Ashley Batman 13. You got a cover. 60 plus sold, average of 9, which makes more sense. High of 25. I don't know what that person's thinking, but again, I mean, this didn't come out that long ago. Nope. I grabbed the Nakayama cover off the shelf.
Well, the best cover is not even a regular cover. It's the Tyler Kirkman cover, Battle Damage cover. That's why I love that cover.
Battle Damage, yeah.
People in your Battle Damage.
Well, this is again. I stopped reading it a while back. This is first appearance of both Catwoman and Harley, right? In this,
yeah, Harley show. Well, cameo of Harley at the end.
Cameo.
It's not. I can't.
It's got some weight.
You see her. She says her name. That's a first appearance.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I don't know. I gave up a long time ago on what was the first appearance and what it wasn't. They keep moving the goalpost on what
people are very excited about Juggalo Harley. Very excited.
Hey, Cosmic! Oh my God! So glad Qualified is back. It's been.
So I don't know. Like I said, they're keeping it fresh. They're putting out new things. I think people are just happy. It's something different.
But all kidding aside, every book on the top 10 and the outside looking in, all absolute Batman. Come on.
Yeah.
Was every book on the hot 10 absolute Batman too?
There's no other books out there that are really good. Well, the whole fact that I think there's other books on the thing, but I think Batman #1 is definitely on the top 10.
I didn't catch the hot 10 coming in. I was running late, so
like I said, everyone's playing catch up and everything else, which is, I mean, we're going to be 15 issues into this, before we know it, in a week or so. So that's a pretty long runway for people to get back into it. But remember with Something's Killing Children, it was the same thing too. It was like everyone slept on one. A lot of people liked it. There was a buzz, but it was quiet. And then like around issue 6 or 7, everyone started playing catch up, and it ran all the books up.
So Harley is very thick, like manly drawn, and
no, she just looks like a juggalo.
Oh, okay, I thought maybe so. She's not like Ickpot, like huge thighed. Ickpot Harley. Okay.
No, she's.
I'd have to get in on that if that's what's going on.
But like I said, I like I said, they're doing a good job of really mixing stuff up and giving you something different here. So be it. I'll ride this wave for a while and enjoy it. That people are into a book this much that it's causing this much of a buzz. So. Yeah, I mean, just to put it like Cosmic said, put it in your pool list. Just put it in your pool box. There's no reason not to. Even the A covers, they're doing okay. Doesn't hurt. All right.
The 150s and 100s are the best covers to get, brother.
Yeah. So that's what we got this week for the Outside Looking In. If you want to read Pete's write up on these and the Hot 10, you could read his Food Coma write up over on CBSI and learn more about all these wonderful books. So who do we got hanging out tonight, Jedi?
All right. Well, coming in first this week, and he deserves it. It's Tommy Longbox. It's Friday. Time to bring out the qualified rejects.
That's us.
That's us. Yeah. The qualified are the rejects. So that is us. GT Key Comic did come in second, and then GT left the building. Normally GT comes in like second, third, fourth, fifth. Nope, just second this time because Terry, the always faithful Terry Floyd. Hey all, what's going on, Terry? Good to see Terry this past Tuesday at our weekly Doctor Who AA meeting. Paul Grundum, happy day after Thanksgiving. What's going on, Paul? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
Today is not only Black Friday, it's also Brown Friday. It's the day after Thanksgiving where all the plumbers have to freaking unclog toilets.
Yep.
Yeah, remember we did
Friday.
We did a study. Well, we did a study. We reported on a study on that last one of Thanksgiving. Yes, it is Brown Friday. You're correct. I forgot about that.
Back when we were allowed to do fun things.
Yeah, back when we could talk to voodoo.
No restrictions on what we talked about.
Yeah. 88 Playmaker. Ooh, Cowboy fan? I hope so.
Yes.
Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving that celebrated. So I hope everybody had lots to eat, took a nice nap, woke up, lots to eat, and then took a second nap. And
what's up, Bob?
Corbin Corbin Gaming. That's not Corbin, is it? No. What's up?
It could be.
Is that Corbin?
EA Gaming.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? If you are Corbin, hey. If you're not, you're some other Corbin.
Hello, Corbin.
Anyway.
Whichever Corbin it may be.
Grumpy Gus, happy Friday, all. What's going on, Grumpy?
What's up?
Grumpy.
And we got more of the Playmaker. I did enjoy the game. I'm going to talk a little bit about the game towards the end of the show. It's a slow week in Collectibles, so I decided to, just talk about my trip a little bit. Three Rivers Comics. Hope everyone had a great Turkey Day. Yep. I did. I'm still so much food to eat. Okay. Was able to pick up 3 of the Vampy Hell Days. I haven't read that. Is that it? Oh, I did not pick that up. I need to see if
I have a feeling it's going to be sitting at my LCS since I'm the only one that buys Vampy at my LCS.
Playmaker is okay. Trying to make sure we got Paul again. Tyson.
Yep.
Tyson JE76. People are changing up their tags here a little bit. It's kind of throwing me off.
We got the app on there.
I think it's YouTube.
I can never figure out
YouTube
how to turn off these tags like that to show the regular name.
Oh, okay. All right. That's our fault then. Sorry about that, Tyson.
Yeah.
What's going on, Tyson? Always a pleasure. Good evening, fellas. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Let's see. Nerdy Geek here, keeping us honest as always, bringing the knowledge. Evening, Nerdy. What's going on?
What's up?
We always said, be always faithful, Terry Floyd. Siraf, what's going on? Good evening, fellas. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Marco may say you guys are gooners. I don't think Marco knows what a gooner is, personally. But he's wrong. You guys are men of culture. Well, thank you.
Things that Marco
two things can be true. We are men of culture, and I don't think Marco knows what gooner is.
Marco doesn't even know what the hell he is. So
yeah.
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. We found out in our private chats that some people were posting things that say this is a gooner cover, and it wasn't gooner covers. They were way off. But neither here nor there. Ed LeBeau, favorite Bluebeards. We're doing good. We're doing good, Ed. Hope you're doing well as well. And Cosmic. So glad the qualified is back. Yeah, they couldn't do a show without me last week, so they just called it.
I was off for the last 2 weeks because I missed the show the week before, and then you guys canceled.
You did, yeah. And then you
recharge batteries a little bit.
Yeah. All right. And I feel like I'm missing. Okay, there we go.
Vita Loca.
Here in New York, it's extremely difficult to find these absolute Batman, especially first prints are impossible to find. Yeah, you got to pay up for them.
Like I said, kids, pre-order your stuff.
Dom knows a guy.
Take advantage.
I know a guy that
pre-FOC discounts.
Got rid of the guy.
Places.
Trigger Mike C. Mike C. What's up, fellas? Always enjoy the show. Thanks, Mike. And we got some. Okay. Joff
Castro.
Yeah. Hey, Lord Castro. What's going on, Castro? I suck at this today. I'm having a terrible time. And we're going to wrap this up with
Hey, BK.
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 BK, did you have a nice Thanksgiving? I hope you did.
BK showed up in our wrestling chat the other day.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was BK.
Did he? I bet BK knows a lot about wrestling. He strikes me as a
Wrestling.
He does, you know
connoisseur.
what?
He actually did pretty good.
We
That
did definitely
does
have a good chat. We had a good
Does
good
not
set
surprise me.
on Thursday night.
BK is a man of many talents
Yeah.
and many experiences. All right.
Excellent. Do an hour later, and then do some pickups. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So an hour later this week. For now, let's see. I got. I think James Kreider for picking this up and throwing this in his Discord because this one slipped past me. I love a good Merc Andolfo cover. Mortal Thor, the 125 on Mortal Thor 4. That's a nice Merc Andolfo cover. Absolute Nightmare Fuel Teether, Parental Guidance #1. That is just a creepy cover. There's also a black and white cover, not the same artwork, different artwork, equally as creepy on this as well. It's an Anarchic Press book, so not as easy to find, but yeah, if you like horror covers, that's a horror cover. And Dead Samurai still killing it with their covers. I like this 1 in 15, the Wilson Santos. There's a trade dress and a Virgin cover of this as well. But Dead Samurai has had just beautiful, beautiful covers throughout. So threw that one on the list as well. And for the future.
You tinkered with your graphics here. Joe.
Yeah, I threw a little in between in there. So Absolute Wonder Woman 16. There's an Angela Wu cover. I love Angela Wu. I love her covers. It's a good Absolute
a lot going on
cover. And the coloring, I mean, this image doesn't do it justice. If you see it close up, it's cool as shit. And then Bleeding Hearts 1, we're getting Chris Piccolo cover. DC coming back, Vertigo, good stuff. And I'm always a sucker for a Chris Piccolo cover. And then for all you Pop Kill fans out there that just don't have enough variants on Pop Kill #1, Mad Cave is doing a seasonal flavors variant coming out around the beginning of, I think, the 2nd of February. Yep.
And I was going to ask, did you see, since we are allowed to talk about exclusives on this show, unlike some of the other shows, did you see the Bird City Pop Kill holiday flavors by Cassandra Dunn? Did you see it?
Yes, I did.
I think that struck me as being a very Joe friendly cover.
It was a very Joe friendly cover. I'm a huge fan of this though, because this is this is an Elsa cover, and Elsa just hits me in the kind of Darwin Cook, Bruce Timm kind of feels with her artwork. So I am a big fan of this, but the holiday flavors one, there's a few variants out there for that, which will be good, including the Bird City one. And I'm guessing there'll be more that pop out of this Valentine's Day seasonal flavors as well. But this is the one
for those that those that are curious, this is the Bird City, and I normally, I don't do this, but this is I like this cover. If I was into Bird City, or if I was into Pop Kills, I would. Oops, I don't know if I can.
Can't see it, too bright.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'll do it. I'll show it when we do pickups.
Okay, yeah, that works. But yeah, no, it is a good cover. There's so many Pop Kill covers now. For issue #1, it's getting ridiculous. But they keep putting out good ones. So I'm a dumbass and I'm gonna keep buying them. So and it is what it is. And then for my tops and tails this week,
nice.
Cheeky Comics is actually putting out an omnibus. Called Vicky. Othala M, I love Othala M's covers. And this really, really, I think, met the tails end of the equation.
This is nice and ginger, really nice.
Yeah,
nice.
So there's a lot of good cover options and stuff like that for the omnibus. So for all you cheeky comics fans out there, it's a good one. It's good. You even got the tan line. That's just a nice touch. I appreciate that. That's wonderful. So, all right, kids, let's do some pickups. I like I said, I started today and I was like, oh shit, I'm not really gonna have much for pickups today. I got like 2 or 3 books. And then all of a sudden, I got a bunch of shit in. So I have a lot of pickups. So here we go.
I just said, he looks like my wife. I'm like, really? Nice. God bless
my
you.
friend Comic Perspective was selling a few
Right.
books, and this caught my eye because I have this in a 9.8. I've wanted a raw copy as well. I'll pick up copies of this whenever I find it. The Sarah Lone 1 in 20 burlesque variant. I love this book. I love this cover. I will always pick this thing up. It's not an easy book to find. And then also I picked up a nice Joe Chiodo Gen 13 bikini pickup special cover as well. And he was nice enough to throw in a few little extras. Good Hellraiser cover.
Hellraiser?
Nice little Death or Glory cover. He threw a nice Belle Eaton Valeria Dan Parent cover, which always makes me happy. And then some of the new stuff I picked up. I got a little Steak, a little Frizen, Hello Darkness. There's the Ryan Brown Hello Darkness cover. A little Ito on Yuletide on the ratio. More Hello Darkness. Don't sleep on Dan Hauser on American Caper. The guy wrote GTA 6 and Dead Red Redemption.
A lot going on there too.
The trade dress on the Ito Yuletide.
Yeah,
I kind of dug the Arcadia cover. It was fun. Little Kendra, Lunar exclusive. A little Detective Kaiju, why not? A little Deadhead, new title. Oh, and a little bit of anger on my new stuff. Apparently, I had ordered some of the Dynamite Blood Red blind bags. I ordered one. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. It was pre-order. I was getting a discount on it. Didn't give a shit. Awful. Oh, it was like, what is this? It's just like, oh, what the hell is this? I don't give a shit about this. I have a green blank cover.
a green blank sketch cover.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I was like, what the hell?
I guess it was like holiday. Supposed to be holiday color on that or something.
That's no fun. Now let's get into some fun things. So let's see. We got some Howard Chaykin, Satellite Sam.
I like.
Let's see. We got a little Matahari, True Spy.
True Spy.
Nice little Boland action. Rifle Brigade, little Hernandez, Weapon Rockets, little Pulp Fiction, Hi-yo. Little Flowers on the Razor Wire, Frazetta, a little Vampy. Can never go wrong with some Vampy.
Here he does. Man, there's a lot of Vampy coming out right now. Were those new? Are those new?
No, these are all. This is all old stuff.
Okay, I was like, damn, I'm like,
a little Turner, why not? I love Stuart Sager, so a little Vampy animator. Stuart Sager cover. Picked up a little Sonja because I like picking up cheap old back issues of Red Sonja. Soul Reaver, Soulfire, a little more Soulfire, Footman Therapy, sure.
Footman Therapy. That's
some things you just have to buy because of the title.
You got a monthly subscription to that one.
New Humans cover. Got some Neil Gaiman's Lady Justice. I picked up a cheap old Daughterman.
Did you get these from that Prairie View guy on Whatnot?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay.
Little Baby Badass.
That's cool cover. Okay.
A little Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Everyone loves Callisto. Xena action. Picked up some Honey Wests. I love anything from Moonstone. Moonstone puts out great stuff. Picked up some Honey Wests. Oink.
Dang, where do you put all these things?
Operator 99. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I just organized everything too. Now I got it. I'm a sucker for a good Black Canary cover. That's a good Black Canary cover.
I think Joe's using that TARDIS technology, and it's bigger on the inside now in that office.
Yeah.
I think so. And then
way to work a Doctor Who reference in here, Styx.
I picked up a nice run of Knockout.
And I actually understood it. That's, oh God.
Yes. I was very happy. Nice run of Knockout. Logo cover there. Will Campbell. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I got. That's a bunch of random shit. So that's what I got. Styx, what you got?
So today was Black Friday, so I had planned on going to a whole bunch of LCSs in my area, but with a big snowstorm that rolled through this morning, I can only go to a couple. So I'll show you what I picked up out of there. Some of the stuff you've probably seen before from me. Some of you may not. I picked up some of these Transformers books here. I like these.
Is that Matt Tracker? Is that the Miles Mayhem on the cover?
Yeah, Miles Mayhem. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Mask.
I picked up a couple more of these Superman Booster Gold covers. Can't go wrong with Booster Gold. Picked up a Yoda. Didn't have this one for some reason. This cover anyway. Picked up some of the facsimile Amazing Spider-Mans. They had them for $1. So those will go into the PC. I don't usually buy the facsimiles, but for $1. I'm not going to pass them up.
By the way, player, that was the Bolin cover was Rifle Brigade 2. It's a Vertigo.
Three Stooges blank. I always see the guy who does these at cons. I'm going to get him to do a sketch on there for me. Gathered up some Real American Heroes for the PC. I don't buy them monthly anymore, so I'll get them when they're on sale. Picked up a run of 1 through 5 of Johnny Quest from Dynamite.
Nice. Not the read, but
I like that. Doctor Who there, Styx. I know you do.
Space Quest.
There you go.
Mark Spears, ASM. Not ASM. Amazing Fantasy 15 cover.
Mark Spears. Did everybody get his books to get Kickstarter books?
Nope.
I actually reached out to him about mine. I have like 2 issues I just bought. I reached out to him, and he's going to check Monday, I guess.
Now he gave me the tracking number, or whoever answered my message gave me the tracking number. My stuff's stuck in San Francisco, like it does sometimes. So I should
Still
get it
today?
next week probably. Yeah, it happens because anytime it's something ground advantage, it gets stuck there. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Invisible Man. I got the plank. I got that eraser cover.
I love that one. I love the eraser cover.
And the regular number 2. Finished off the run for the Mummy. I picked up the covers for the Mummy that I needed.
Nice.
I won't show those. Those are just all.
Yeah, I just got mine at the beginning of the week. My Kickstarter books.
And then my second LCS had these. I'm pretty sure someone's going to be interested in this one. I picked up a Liberty Girl.
Yeah. Nice.
For $1.
He was showing us the signature. I thought he was showing us her crotch for some reason. I was like, what
there's a whole lot of hype behind this book right here. Unfortunately, it is coverless. But it is the first appearance of Nomad.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. No man. Yeah, because a picture of
Captain America
we don't know if
180.
it's AI. We don't know if it's AI or it's a real picture of Chris Evans dressed as Nomad. They showed a picture for Doomsday.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Some honeymooners. I like my
To the moon.
I like my
to the moon.
To the moon. One of these days.
Maybe Styx. Maybe one day
Pick
you
up
know.
another.
Ah, nice.
Pick up another.
Can never have
this
enough.
week.
Can never have enough Peter Magoon covers.
Peter Magoon. These I bought just probably kind of try and flip, but
That's the only
and some
gooning
of these,
Styx does is Peter Magoon.
some Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the
Comics.
Night of the Giving Head.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Some more Night of the Living Dead. This is a different series.
There's some good variants.
These are all the C covers, so. And I picked these up. These will go in someone's box if they need them. If not, they'll go to someone, I'm sure. Picked up some of these.
Nice. Betty Page.
That's what I get.
Thanks, Dick.
Nice
Good thing
little
those other
Dave
stores are
Stevens
closed,
there.
man.
Nice
You've
little
been,
Linsner. Nice little
Hey,
Hey,
lyrics.
listen, that's not Styx buying Betty Page. What's going on?
Nice.
You're
I had that lyric sign.
You're corrupting this. poor man.
Yeah, Johnny Broxton. I just got the Virgin with that one.
Can't believe Sticks bought a lyric.
And then I picked up another one of these for me. The one of her with the mummy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Nice.
I like
There's
that one.
fantastic Betty Page variants out there.
Yeah, that's it for me. That's all I got today.
Nice.
Would have been more, but snow happens.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
real
Jedi.
quick, this was the just before I forget, this is the Bird City Comics Pop Kills Holiday. I think if I were, I think it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's pretty.
It
cool
is.
cover.
It's a good cover.
It's
very good cover.
Nice, okay.
All right.
I think it's a good cover. All right. For my pickups, this is a Mike DeBalfo signed copy of his Lady Death versus
The Betty of stories.
Zombie Tramp.
Nice.
I picked up a few more signed copies from Marissa Pope, her Grimm Fairy Tales.
Nice.
Nice.
And I also picked up her Volume 2 Marissa Pope sketchbook.
I like that.
Marissa?
Again, artists out there, do sketchbooks. We like them.
Yeah.
We will buy them.
So make sure I got these synth swords. I mentioned before I'm kind of on a Dravacus, however you say it, case right now. So I picked up his Crypt Cuties 2. Dravacus.
I do like his covers. He's one of those ones that always gets me on the Kickstarters where it's like I'm going for some other book and I was like, well,
Censored. Yeah,
I'll throw
I
in the Dravacus too.
Dravacus. And let me double check this one because this is the super naughty one. But yeah, I censored it for you. Speaking of Kickstarters, I got my this is Monster Girl Beach Party 80s. This is the nice Yum cover. Monster Giant
Nice.
Pack of the 50-foot woman or whatever.
Nice.
It's magazine size. I didn't.
Covers.
I didn't expect to see
that a
magazine
pain?
size. But
That's what I've been getting to. I've been getting like
Yeah.
my faster Monster Girl Kill. It's
Yeah,
the
I
same
wasn't-
thing. My Yum cover. It's
I did pick up this. I do not know this. I don't know the name of this comic. It's it's a Perillo cover, signed metal. It's a Kickstarter, but I don't know the Kickstarter. But it's Perillo and it's signed, so I picked it up.
nice.
All right. So I mentioned I guess it was 2 weeks ago. I've been on pretty much of a lucky streak when it comes to mystery boxes and stuff. So I mentioned last time I did pick up, I showed you guys the red Sonja that I got from Ali Garza. So I bought another one of his mystery boxes, and I got the top prize again, another full color sketch. This one was on a Harley Quinn Elvira, so I got him to do Harley Quinn with the hair up in Leia buns.
Nice. You're gonna have a nice set of Leia bun sketch covers.
Yeah, it's like my fourth one now. So Get a nice little like. It's gotten to where every time I get something now, if I win something or if I happen to order a sketch, Allie already knows what I want. He goes, "Yeah, I know what you want." But I also got Allie's signed copy of his Red Sonja.
It's a good Sonja
Cover. And Allie always throws in sketches, so I believe this is Carnage. I got a Carnage Allie this time. I believe that's Carnage.
I think it's Carnage, yeah.
And Sakura Ray. I forgot her name now. She was doing a Whatnot stream introducing. She was introducing a young artist, Santiago something. But anyway, so they were doing like $40 sketches. So I'm like, that's a pretty good deal. So I got one, and for $40, you can get two characters. Sakisha will do one, and Santiago did the other. So I asked if they could do Slave Leia embracing the episode 4 Leia in the buns. So they did it for me.
Nice.
Santiago did Slave Leia, and Sakura, I can't think of her name. Sushi did the Leia in the bun. So it's pretty cool. Like, it's just a rough pencil sketch. It's only $40, so I didn't expect much, but still, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
And that's it for this week.
You're getting a nice stack of OA.
I need to stop buying other shit, and maybe just, if I'm going to get OA, you got to kind of stop getting the other shit too. That
it adds up fast.
Adds up, yeah.
What you got, Dominic?
Well, I really didn't get a lot of things. I just got one book in the mail just recently, which I'm kind of pissed off because I actually ordered the foil cover, and I got the foil cover. They canceled the foil cover on me and just gave me the regular issue. I don't even know if I got my money back on the foil cover. The Baroness.
Oh, that is a good Baroness.
Yeah, that's a good Baroness cover.
I wanted the foil cover, which was limited.
Oh.
And for some reason they canceled it, and they just sent me the regular cover, which.
But they charged you for the foil? That's
and
they did that.
You know what? They charged me, but like I can't see what my account's going. My wife has all my account stuff, this and that, going back and forth. So I don't know.
You've been cut off.
Yeah, I have to.
You're like Britney Spears. You have a conservator.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, did it come with a receipt or anything, or it said what it was?
The funny thing, I had an email and I can't remember the freaking company that I got it from. And that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
I ordered it a while ago, and they canceled the.
That's Dom problems right there. Dom orders so much shit he can't remember. I remember that. Dom used to get doubles and triples of shit because he couldn't remember what he ordered and what he had.
All right, tell me about
Dom
it.
problems.
Also, so I just got this in the mail. So, Entertainment Earth, right? It's a Funko Pop, Stitch. There's a chase with this too as well too. It's a brand new Stitch that came out, and I got it the other day, and I haven't opened it yet. So. We're going to open it now to see what I got, if I got the chase. But I totally doubt it. Because I don't have luck. I'm not lucky like you, Jedi.
I'm on a tear right now. I don't know, if Hawaii would let me buy lottery tickets, I should buy any, but you can't buy them there. So.
Let's see. Let's see if... oh, nice. I like how they put a box in a box. You know?
Oh, it's nice.
I actually won 2 other things that I haven't even mentioned yet. I'll have to wait till they come in.
All right. Oh shit. All right. Let's see if I got the chase.
Hang on. Let me. All right. I tried to give you some of my luck there.
Nah. The regular one.
Son of a bitch.
So it's the Devil Stitch.
Devil Stitch.
I probably sent that luck to Styx, so he'll he'll get it next.
So
he'll get it next week.
It's actually a black light. It's a black light glow in the dark chase. But
I got a question there for you, Jedi. You're on the Big Island, right?
No, I'm on Oahu.
Oh,
I'm on Oahu. Yeah, that's where all the ships and guns are. So that's where I have to work.
And that's it. I don't have that was all I got this week.
All right. Well, Jedi, what do we got this week for our cosplayer of the week?
Oh, man, it's that time again. We have Lyra Himera. So she's done a lot of cosplay.
I'm sorry, real quick. She has done Leah in slave outfit. I know she has.
Okay.
I think I follow her.
We'll see.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe I don't think. Well, I don't think I found it if she has, but because I don't think I got a layup for her. But if you
I
follow
said
her,
no
send it
side
to me.
nubs. Don't discriminate my Stitch like that.
Here we have. She's done a lot of like Kickstarter cosplay stuff. So here she is doing this. This is like 3 of her Lara Croft outfits. And I guess I'll drive. Hang on a second. Moving on. We have some DC stuff. We have Raven. I believe it's Raven. We have Wonder Woman and Catwoman. Mad, what is that? Mad something. Mad Love. Yeah, she's done a lot of Mad Love, who does a lot of cosplay Kickstarter stuff. She's done Black Cat. We got some Gwen. I think that's Gwen. And who the hell is that? I can't remember who that last one is. That might be
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Thank you, Black Widow. Yeah, Black Widow. Yep. Moving into, I think that's some Mortal Kombat or something. The middle one is the vampire werewolf movie.
Underworld.
Underworld. The middle one's Underworld. The other one is some other video game character. I can't remember, but I like it. And then we have this one is the one on the far left. If anybody could tell me who that is, I'll be impressed.
That Jasmine? No.
That's a good guess. But no.
I was just trying to tell if I could see a little bush going on there.
No, I think, what's her name? What's her name? Either
Pocahontas?
Is that what's her name from?
That's another good guess.
From what's his face?
I got a feeling Dom's sniffing it out.
Not John Connor and Mars, the other chick.
No. I can't remember the name of the character because my memory sucks. But she's from The Road to El Dorado. The animated
That's
Road
what I'd
to El
say.
Dorado.
That's the girl from El Dorado.
Yeah.
I would never in a million years know that.
Yeah, I think and then in the middle we've got Velma, and then we have Woody.
Yeah, she gives you a Woody.
Okay, she did a Bad Wolf, which is another Kickstarter, and then she's done Wednesday, and then that's the only Star Wars I could find was a Mad Love.
Let me see some
Mad Love.
Hold on.
If you find it, let me know. I think that's the last one too. I usually say Star Wars for last.
Yeah,
I couldn't find any Vampirella either, so this kind of surprised me. Normally, Vampirella and Slave Leia are usually staples of these cosplayers, and you can't find them. Then sometimes you're a little surprised.
Lara, what's her name?
Lyra Himera.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're into, if you like cosplayers, go and you're so inclined, since we promote Kickstarter all the time. Mad Love, there's several, but Mad Love's a pretty prime. I think they're on like volume 7 or 8. Mad Love, where they do a lot of cosplay.
Bad Wolf does a ton of cosplay stuff as well.
Yeah.
I have a handful.
I think that's it. I don't know.
Nice. Tyson passed this over to show us that Poulat Vampy holiday cover, which was quite nice.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's better than the open order ones that they have. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
it's good stuff.
It was a nice one.
I think we're at that time of the show where Dom gets to get a song stuck in his head for a week.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia Comic. Oh, who? Sale of the Week.
I couldn't find it, but I did find the Ming Na Wang friggin' her as Slave Leia.
Okay.
That's nice.
I am just thankful. That's what I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is that I did not have to do a That's Not a Comic this week. Joe did this one. This is from last week, right?
Yeah, I did it for last week, and then I had to bail last week. Family was sick, so it was what it was. But you get it this week. So I decided to do Bazooka Joe collectibles.
Bazooka Joe.
Yeah, I had that LeBron James card at one time.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Wow.
So starting off, we have a 1968 Bazooka full box. This is the one that had no, we're not worried about Joe Pepitone. It was the Hank Aaron card on there that is the nice one. But again, nice 1968 Hank Aaron sold for $29.89 at best offer. So
that's just the empty box with Hank Aaron on it, sold for $3,000.
Yep,
nice.
Just the box.
Okay.
But it looked like it was in really good shape. For
it does,
1968. Yeah. Looks pretty sharp. Next up, we have the 2003-2004 Bazooka Joe, LeBron James rookie card, PSA 10 that sold for $1,900 best offer.
I wonder how many. I wonder what the population is on a PSA 10 because those still came with gum when LeBron. When those cards came out, right? Did they still come with gum?
I don't think they had gum. I think it was just the Bazooka pack that came out.
Just
no gum in this.
Oh, really?
But 10s are hard to get. Listen,
well, 10s are hard, yeah. But
you don't see too many 10s.
10s that were like rubbing up against a piece of gum are probably extra hard to get.
That's why I love the card.
Sometimes they came. Sometimes they had a Bazooka Joe had cards in them, so you get like 10 pieces of gum in a box, and a card would come with it.
Then they started putting the gum in a wrapper, in a freaking a cellophane wrapper where it wouldn't rub off on the wax back.
Yeah.
So doing that back in the day. Yeah.
That's cheating.
Next up, we have a 1959 or 1957 contest card. It was graded at a 5.5, and it went for $85. So it was the little contest card that they threw in there with the contest they had. There was a microscope. I think there was an electronics set there and a baseball glove. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good prizes for back in the day. Sold for $85. That's not bad. Nice little bit of history. We got
probably had lead paint on it.
Yeah, probably. Probably everything had lead paint in it, even the baseball glove. Then there was the M2 Machines 124 scale, the Chevy Cheyenne 10 Bazooka square body. I love a good old Chevy square body. This sold for $79 for all you diecast collectors out there. Everyone loves a Chevy square body. I'm not a big fan of those rims that are on that square body, but
what year is that? Do you remember?
I'm not sure. They didn't have a year on when this came out.
You said it is metal though, or is it plastic?
Yeah, it's diecast. It's metal. And then you got a Bazooka Joe camera mail away premium that sold for $75.
The X-ray camera?
Oh. Nope, just an actual real camera.
Oh, drat.
Yeah. It was nice.
Nick, did those X-ray glasses work that you got from comic books?
Absolutely.
Never. They never ever work.
Dix is looking at us right now. He's looking at everybody in their underwear.
That's what we have this week. Like I said, we're still keeping it alive. We're gonna go until we run out of ideas. But we've been good. We've done over 100 of these, so we keep it going.
Next week it's houses made of toothpicks.
Yeah. Jedi 5-minute Vampy update. Did you read Vampy 6?
I did read it. Yeah. After you said this is what we're doing, I said, okay, let me read this thing.
Yeah, we had some nice covers. I'm not going to complain. The land cover's fine. The Chisotis cover's nice. Perillo as always. Jay and Coletto cover, which is nice. Your typical cosplay cover. You have a Shikari one there. Thank God it's covering the nipples. Got a Shikari cover there as
Shikari
well.
doesn't do, so Shikari doesn't do a lot of
Vampy.
That may be his like second or third Vampy cover. He doesn't do a lot.
It's a good Vampy cover. I mean, I like it.
Yeah, it is good. But it's like the two. You see it all the time in Vampy covers. And you see it on those last two. The way she sticks her hand out, like
Yeah.
It's like a very common vampy thing.
Yeah, but not too bad in terms of numbers of covers. Not anything crazy. Like I said, there were only 2 exclusives. I forget who did that third one over there, but there's 3 color variants of this. This one, a black and white, and one other one as well. So, yeah, not bad cover wise this week. Story wise, I don't know where to go with this thing. It jumps.
I started figuring it out. So there's a lot of transitions, and for whatever reason, just because Jedi is not super smart and he's a little slow sometimes, it took me a while, probably until this issue, to figure out that the transitions were going from past, present to future and all over the place. So once I figured that out, it's a little easier to follow this story. But yeah, this story jumps around a lot.
Yeah, so we started off. We had her son, and I said Destiny. I always get the names mixed up.
Destiny, yeah.
Kind of going at it, and Destiny is like an aunt to him in a way. They're kind of going at it. Then all of a sudden you get Vampy, and then all of a sudden you get his girlfriend, and some backstory on his girlfriend, and her craziness. It was a little all over the place.
She's a sleeper. She's one of the ancient aliens, the bad guys, I guess. That she's like a sleeper cell that's been here on Earth for like eternity or something. I've been here a long time. But yeah,
it kept jumping way too much. Even in a current timeline, there was way too much happening, way too fast.
Well, it said something like Vampy was trying to fix up her son with this ancient sleeper girl in order to keep her from like activating. I don't know. It was a little confusing. Also, I thought it was funny that what's his name? His ghost, but he got like Cicero. He's got like 3 different names. He was talking about how Destiny taught him how to love or something. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah. It was a little crazy.
What?
But yeah, I mean, he sticks her, and then we cut back to the current time period, and we get our favorite psychiatrist.
He's still one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, throwing some hot coffee at Van Christ.
Yeah, we don't see as much of him anymore as we did in the early issues.
No, I mean, we understand that he plays a big role in the future, was kind of uncomfortably pairing with Vampy in the future. But of course, she's not aware of that now. And she comes in and beats the living shit out of him.
You're talking about the German Nazi dude or whatever. Okay. Yeah.
She chucks him down the stairs. Then all of a sudden it's like, okay, then the son shows up and they're bullshitting back and forth, fighting back and forth. And they get into some mom, aunt, son drama.
Grandma.
He mentions Draculina. Yes, Lilith pops in as well a little bit later. You get to see that Cicero has these gateways that he's using to travel between worlds. Like I said, it was so much happening so fast. It was
lot, yeah.
It was like let it breathe a little bit. Like, open that wine, let it breathe. Let it breathe a little bit.
They're on some sort of schedule, I guess. That they're having to like push this story a lot faster than maybe they should be or something.
Yeah, because you had Lilith show up, and then you had Draculina show up, and Vampy and Draculina have some they butt heads a little bit. But she's not she's been human.
Again. Yeah, so I don't know exactly when that happened. Probably one of the previous stories that it gave us a footnote for or something. But yeah, she's not draconian anymore, or whatever. She's human. I don't know exactly how that happened or when, but anyway.
But Vampy takes a bite of her anyway, and then Lilith basically is like, "Hey, your kid needs to go with her," and Vampy kind of realizes that's what needs to happen. We get a nice little touching moment there.
There was not, I mean, this is touching, but the transition from Lilith showing up with baby Cicero and saying, he needs to be with Draculina, and then suddenly turn the page and there's this, and they're hugging it out, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
it happened fast.
It literally felt like they took like 3 issues worth of storyline and tried to condense it into one book.
Yeah.
Because everything is just, whoa, you go 3 panels and then you're jumping into something else and jumping into something else. It was a little much. It was a little much to handle.
I'm still enjoying Armageddon a lot more than this one. This one's just, I don't want to say it's kind of a chore to read through this one, but it is kind of a chore.
It is kind of a chore.
This one. Yeah.
It's hard to keep track of.
Armageddon's a lot better. Armageddon now it's such an easier read. It's more interesting. It's more Vampirella doing what Vampirella does. It's just a better story.
I've been enjoying the Dynamite Blood Red as well. That's just like a super easy read.
I think I may be one behind on that. I'm not sure. What issue's out on that? Is it 2 or 3? I think I've only read 2.
I think it's only 2.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good one too. Even though the internal art on that one, I think, is atrocious.
Yeah, the internal art takes a little bit to get used to on that one. But the story's easy to follow.
It's a fun story.
You got a lot of characters, but they take time with it. They're not jumping through too much. With this, it's just like there's way too much shit going on.
I think Priest is I don't know, maybe he's taking this a little too seriously on this story. I don't know. It's like he's trying to win some comic writing. I don't know. This is
like I said, I wish they would have stretched it out a little bit. I do like the art in this book.
The internal art in this one is as compared to Dynamite, whatever, Blood Red or whatever. Yeah, this one is like a 12, and the other one's like a 2.
Yeah,
the internal art in this is really good.
It is rough. So
too bad the story's not that good.
That's your 5-minute update this week for Vampy. We open it so you don't have to.
There is
and
thank you story there.
Yeah, that's they're interesting stories. There is something in there. It's not just a Marco Gunner book.
It's funny. So I was on a Whatnot stream. It might have been last night or night before, and somebody was trying to sell Vampirella books. I think it was this one. And some guy came in there, and some person came in there and was like, there's nothing, these are all cover candy. There's nothing, don't get suckered into buying it. He's being very obnoxious. And I don't know, a couple of us had to kind of set him straight, and as much as you can do in a chat forum, is like, hey, this Vampirella's story is just as good as anything Marvel is pumping out right now. Not that that's an extremely high bar, but still.
But there is a story there. I mean, there's plenty of titty books out there that literally just have no real story on the interiors.
Vanya Lost. Well, actually, I think I was going to say Vanya Lost Warrior, but no, there's a good story in there too.
There's a story in there.
In between the orgies.
It's dirty, but there's a story.
Yeah.
But
Tom, you missed that one. I think you missed my review of Vanya Lost Warrior. My God.
What happened? When last week?
It's like there's a story there in between like 3 or 4 orgies every issue.
Oh, geez.
It's like it's some XXX shit too. We're not talking no like PG-13.
They're not holding back.
We're not talking to PG.
No.
Not
we're talking full blown XXX. Anyway, right.
Nice.
Go back and watch. Go back and watch that.
We got Bruce popping in there. What's up, Bruce?
Hey, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce.
So for Spotlight tonight, I decided to just throw up some last issues. And the last issues can mean a lot of different things, especially nowadays where volumes don't run very long at all. We have title changes. We have short-run volumes. We have long-run volumes. Nothing ever really goes away per se. But I tried to find a nice little mix. So don't be mad if one of your favorite last issues doesn't show up on here.
I assume you're going to talk about it because it's on your your splash page here, but I had no idea that Invincible was worth as much money as it is. I actually had that one, and I was like, "What? This thing is worth that? It's worth like $60-$70, or I think it was. At least last time I looked at it, I was like, "Damn."
Mm-hmm. The straight up A cover is worth a good amount on it as well. I just like this variant better. So yeah, let's go through what we got this week. I started off, and I ran the gambit here from Golden Age up to some modern stuff as well. So I wanted to run through a few fun EC things because EC didn't really, of course, they ended a title eventually, but they had titles that were named one thing that would change to something else. So you have Crime Patrol 16, which becomes Crypt of Terror. It's the second appearance of the Crypt Keeper. So it's a solid book. But a lot of people think, oh, Crime Patrol, it's just it's a good EC crime book. But no, when they transitioned, a lot of times they would stick this stuff in. So you get second appearance of the Crypt Keeper. CGC 2.0 goes for $1,200. I saw a Raw VG go for $2,200. These books don't come up very often, but it is a great transitional book for the EC kind of crime stuff into the terror and horror pre-code stuff that is so popular. You had War Against Crime 11, which becomes Vault of Horror, which is the second appearance of the Vault Keeper. A CGC 5.5 on that is $25.20. You can get a raw, very good copy for $900. Again, pricey book, but again, you're looking at it as War Against Crime. You don't realize that turns into Vault of Horror. So another kind of transitional book there. And the last on our fun little EC list here is Gunfighter 14, which actually becomes Haunt of Fear. So if you actually get Gunfighter 14, it's the last run of that, but it becomes Haunt of Fear. So those numbers continue, but the title changes. You could thank the publishers for that, because that was a cheap way for them to get away with introducing new titles without having to start at a number one, because that cost them more money. So, and you got a good redress distress there as well. Hackslash 25. This is the Image run. You got a beautiful Jenny Frizzing cover there. It's a good book. Raw's about $75. CGC 9.8 about $400. A lot of these books kind of go all over the place too when you see a lot of them sometimes, because some of them are short run at the end of a run as well, so they tend to be a little more scarce at times. But it's a beautiful Jenny Frizzing cover. There's your Invincible. There's your Terra cover. CGC 9.8 goes for about $250. Raw was sold for about $140. People love Invincible. Yeah, people love Invincible. It's still a thing. People like it a lot. And like I said, this is the variant cover on 144, which is the last issue in the run. And like I said, I like last issues. Like I said, I think they tend to have a lot lower runs than those number ones that are out there sometimes, and they're a little harder to find. Uncanny. Good old Uncanny X-Men 544. This is always a fun one to look for. Raws have gone down on this, but you can find Raws for like $10 to $25 if you can find them. CGC 9.8 $80. This is the end of that actual original X-Men volume run that then became Uncanny. And 544, there's a lot of just wonderful covers in this run altogether. But this last one's a fun one. If you find it out there, pick it up, throw it in a box. It's always sought after. There you go. There's your good old Star Wars 107. You can get a raw for about $60. That's not bad for a last issue of Star Wars. For an awful cover. Luke lost his sleeves. I don't know. Luke, where's your sleeves?
Mine should want to look like a dog.
I don't know. Look at Lando. I don't know what's going on there.
Sure.
And I don't know why Chewie is.
No, actually, Lando looks like Prince.
Chewie's getting very comfortable with Lando on that cover.
Lando looks like Austin Powers.
I think I have an 8.5 of this one. unless I sold it. Yeah.
Like I said, these last issue runs are
I have a couple of these.
sometimes are a little harder to find out there.
Was this like a much slower print run on this one? I mean, than
By the time it got to
like,
I mean, it was lower than the early issues. The
earlier stuff, like what, like mid issues, like the 63 or the something like that. I wonder.
Yeah. I'm guessing this was significantly lower, just based on the art on the cover. I'm guessing it was significantly lower.
Look at the creeper. Look at the creeper behind Princess Leia.
Yeah, it was it was a we've given up cover for Marvel on this issue Star Wars.
And R2D2 doesn't even look like R2D2.
No, I don't know what's going on there. Then you got your Transformers 80.
I like this one too.
You get a raw for about $80 on this.
Bludgeon. Bludgeon's actually pretty cool character.
Yeah, fun. These are fun books to hunt for.
Yeah.
Because you never know. You never know when they're going to slide in a cheap box somewhere. Somebody accidentally slips them in there.
See, I like what Marvel did 80 in a 4-issue limited series. You know, and it was it started off with a 4-issue limited series, and it went up to like freaking 80 issues, man.
Yeah. That's good stuff. G.I. Joe Real American Hero 155.
I have that.
Always a winner. It's a good solid raw book at around $200. So sometimes you can find it cheaper, but like I said, people love last issues, especially stuff like this. G.I. Joe, Transformers, that kind of stuff. Threw a little Matt Baker here, 7 Seas. 7 Seas, this is the last issue. What was this, 6? This is the last issue in this run. It's just a very classic Matt Baker cover. Pick it up. Great Matt Baker. $45.60. It's a pricey book in a nice graded mid-grade, but it's a good classic Baker cover to have. Any of the 7C stuff is fantastic. This one, I actually have this one. I like this because, again, I like transitional titles and things like this. This is My Greatest Adventure 85. It becomes Doom Patrol. So CGC 80 is about $200. It's not a pricey book. You go down and grade a little bit more. It's cheap. Raw, you can pick this up pretty inexpensively. But if you're a Doom Patrol fan, it's a nice book to have. Good old Zatanna 16. Everybody loves the Hughes. CGC 98 still solid. $400 to $500. Still always a good book. Unfortunately, everybody knows about this book, so your chance of finding this one just sitting in a cheap box is probably going to be a little low. But you can find these raw out there. Just watch that red spine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that cover is pretty unforgiving, I bet.
Yeah, the one before this with the black cover is even tougher. This was a nice one. I liked. Garth Ennis did these war stories. These books do really well. All of them, the whole run does actually pretty well. But the last issue, there were there's 4 variants on it. That first one with the pinup has a non-bullet hole battle damage cover as well. But the third cover there's a wraparound. No, I haven't. But Garth Ennis does a lot of war story stuff.
Well, I know Garth Ennis also does some crazy.
Yes.
That's why I was wondering: are these like off the wall kind of like crazy stories, or are they just like regular kind of war stories? Yeah.
But I mean, if you see any of the war story stuff out there, especially later in the run, they're pretty low print run. So for Garth Ennis fans out there, some good
hello Mama Bear
good covers on here too as well. There's a lot of fun pinup covers in this run as well. This one is a dirt cheap cover, but I love Elsa covers. I love Deadly Class, and you could pick this up for less than cover price out there. But it's a fantastic Deadly Class cover. It is a last issue. So, like I said, I've seen it out there as cheap as like $2 on eBay. So you can find this one out there very, very cheap if you're a Deadly Class fan.
I was going through some of my older Image box, and I have like 20 or 30 deadly class covers. I know some of them are pretty rare. I keep meaning to ask you which ones they are. I doubt I have any, but just curious because I have like 20 or 30 random deadly class covers on my boxes.
That whole run is phenomenal. And there's tons of great variants in there. It's a great story. Everyone loves Rick Remender. I keep praying to bring back Deadly Class at some point. That killed me when they canceled that on Sci-Fi.
Yeah, me too. We talk about that every once in a while. I think if they were going to do it, they would have done it by now, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. But it was fun. Let's see here. We got Wiz Comics. So the last issue of Wiz Comics. So for all you Captain Marvel fans out there, Fawcett is the way to go. If you like your Shazam, your Captain Marvel out there. And this is the last issue of Wiz Comics, which goes for about, it's kind of all over the place, but about $150 to $300 in very good condition out there. Your last issue of the Marvel run of Conan at $275. You can find it. It normally sells for around $25, but this is one of those books that it is a fall through the cracks book. I've seen cheap copies sell for $5 here, $10 there, all the time. But the bellwether sale is normally around $25.
The book looks like it's all the spine ticks and stuff like that on this book.
Oh yeah,
because of the dark cover.
Us Conan readers actually read Conan.
Yeah, the cover that's a weird looking Conan.
It is
weird looking.
It's just very dark. Beavis and Butthead 28. Always a fun one to look for in the boxes as well. It's a solid $40 book. You can find it a little bit cheaper every now and then, but on the Bay, it's normally about a $39, $40 book. And Beavis and Butthead's fun.
I have some of the earlier issues of that. I don't have 28 there.
Yeah, those are the fun ones to get. And last but not least, I threw in Harley Quinn 38 from the 2004 run. This was a weird one because, like, raw, I saw a lot of books go for about $15 raw on this. But I was looking at the 9/8s that were out there. There was a 9/8 that sold for like $183 not that long ago as well. The 9/8 seemed to do pretty well on this. This is a nice graded gap for a book. And it's a fun Scott Morse cover as well. So everyone loves Harley. So pick up those last runs. Issues.
I noticed you didn't put the I think they printed the shit out of it, which may be why you didn't put it in there, but the last Walking Dead, did you cover that one?
There were things that you start going through these and
people still ask for it every once in a while. I
was going to put in the last Static, which people always look for as well. There's so many out there. It's kind of find your favorite run that might have ended at some point.
Well, you know what? We could always do another one of these down the road. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think as far as The Walking Dead, I do think that the print run on that was pretty high, if I'm not mistaken. But people occasionally, if I'm on a stream, somebody will pop in and ask for, especially if they have a Walking Dead on their thumbnail or whatever, people will pop in and ask for that final Walking Dead cover, which is a thick book too. I think it's a square bound book too. So
yes, and the newsstand on that Conan, the only difference is it just doesn't say direct sales on it. It's still barcode's still sitting there and everything else. I just picked out 19 interesting books to look at. It's fun to think about. Everyone chases first issues or first appearances and stuff like that. Sometimes it's fun to pick up these last issues, especially if the title's kind of fallen off. And, those print runs are pretty low. Some things that have ratios at the end for some reason, things like that. Those can be pretty hard to come by, and they do tend to hold some value over time. So that's what we got this week. Jedi, did you have collectibles this week?
Oops.
Or you want to do the Dallas?
Well, it's kind of all the same thing. So.
We'll do both.
You can go ahead and run it.
I'll run the bumper.
Coming soon, Collectibles! Dom might have helped a tiny bit.
If Dom helped this week, I didn't know about it because I didn't check IG, so I don't know. Dom might have actually sent me something. I didn't know about it, but not a whole lot.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Not a whole lot in the collectibles this week, so it's going to be very short. Actually, only 2 slides of collectibles, and then we'll get into, I don't know, for those that care, my little trip to Dallas. First of all, we have Star Wars Impressions Funko.
Yep.
These are out now for these are pre-order alert. These are you have the Boba Fett Funko and the Darth Maul from the Star Wars Impressions line
already.
Yep.
Of course I did.
I don't think there's any chases with these.
No, there's no chases. There's a Stormtrooper too.
Yeah.
There's a Stormtrooper that came with it too. But
okay.
The only ones that are irrelevant are these 2 right here. So. And especially the Boba Fett, I got the whole wall of Boba Fett back there. So,
and the only other thing this week was we had the Exorcist Father Karras, the big display movie poster, I guess. Funko, what's it called? Funko VHS covers. Yeah, that's what they're called. Yeah. So this is a pre-order alert. Also, this is available, and as an interesting side note, I guess that I saw when I was going through the toy sites that I go through. Sometimes they'll throw like little news clips in there, and I guess Scarlett Johansson is going to star in a new Exorcist revival. The movie will not be a direct remake or sequel, but will unfold within the Exorcist universe. So, like some of the other Exorcist stuff that came out recently, and probably.
Let me ask you a question now. As a fan of the original, like Exorcist, do you like that they come out with stuff that is like they make it everything like a universe? Like
it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother. I mean. It does. I mean, look what, and I'll just throw this in. I sound like you had something else to add, but I mean, I'm enjoying what they're doing with it and Welcome to Derry. I like that.
No, I'm just saying, but they just everything is becoming a cinematic universe or a universe like there's a spin-off of everything. It's like the universe.
I don't mind.
You deal with demons. I don't mind.
It's better than
because there's a lot of
stuff.
Better
than remaking or remaking or resetting or some of the other stuff they do. No, I'm okay with it. I like it.
Look, you know what? To this day, the Exorcist still scares the shit out of me.
Exorcist scared the shit out of me as a kid. That and Damien, the Omen probably were the two.
What about Rosemary's Baby?
I saw The Exorcist when I was about 9 years old. Somebody had rented it on VHS, and the parents didn't give a shit. We all sat around, watched The Exorcist.
Let me tell you something. When I saw Linda Blair walk down the stairs backwards, down the stairs with her head back.
That was on the re-release, though, right? That was like the director's cut. That wasn't in the original, was it? When she walked down the stairs?
That, but also just her face. Like,
oh, yeah, that's freaky as fuck. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, turned the TV on. So one day I kept the TV on in the bedroom, and the TV's on, so different pictures come up, and they show like what's coming on, like a Netflix and stuff like that, or one of the stations. I just happened to wake up like 3 a.m, turn around, it's freaking Linda Blair's face as The Exorcist. I'm like, motherfucker.
When they flash this face right here.
Oh yeah.
That one always creeps me out. Yeah.
You know what? To Dom's point, though, will there come a point where all these expanded universes start getting out of control? I don't know. Like, what if they did a Poltergeist expanded universe or something like that? I mean, at some point it may get stupid, but I don't know. Right now,
what I like about expanded universe is that you don't have to involve the other character. You could bring in a character from that universe if you
don't have to worry as much about canon.
You can mention stuff, have like a something like mention it, but like say if you get the comic book series, The Exorcist, right? And it's based off the movie itself. Will that comic series go up because they have spin-offs and stuff like that because of the universe?
I don't know. None of that stuff ever lasts long anymore anyway.
But you know what? I actually don't mind it because it keeps the stuff alive, but at the same time not destroying what was before it.
I mean, something like this, I don't understand why you need a universe for it, per se, because you could just make a possessed person movie.
Yeah, well, they already did. They did the one with the two girls.
I was not a fan of that. That was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay.
I'm gonna tell you this. You know what they should have did? You see, like the friggin' this like a CSI. They had CSI Miami, CSI. They should do something
New Orleans,
like like X-Files. The X-Files is like have them like one with the aliens, and also you have one with supernatural. Then you have one with the freaking extinct animals.
I wanted them to do I wanted a Roadhouse expanded universe, but no, they just
Roadhouse. Hey, 2 girls, 1 cup, definitely.
Oh, good Lord. So this is it though. The very light, maybe it's because of Thanksgiving holiday, very light. There was some Predator stuff that I think is new Predator Funko stuff that's pre-ordered now.
Did you get the Predator hot toys? The new Predator with the that actually looks pretty cool, the hot toy.
Oh no, I think we covered that week you were out, the week before last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Predator Badlands. Yeah. But there was a couple of new Funkos that are out this week, I think.
I will say, in terms of a remake, reboot, universe, whatever, I did see a trailer for Anaconda.
Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to be fun. Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Paul
Rudd and Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun little take on it.
That looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. I'm 100% on board with that one. It looked really funny. Okay, so moving on. Oops, I'm in the wrong thing here. All right. So moving on to my road trip. We have I did do a little comic bit. I didn't buy. Well, actually, I bought some T-shirts there. So I did visit what was touted as the largest comic gaming store in Texas, which is in Plano, Texas, just outside of Dallas. So I went there. I talked my buddy into going there. I was actually. What's up, Don?
It was a call because I've gone. Because I went.
It's called Madness Comics or Gaming or something like that.
I think. Do they have like a whole when you walk inside? There's like a they have like a gaming thing with the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, dice. It was actually a lot more gaming than it was comics. Very little comics, actually.
Yeah, I think I went to this place.
Yeah,
when I went to Texas.
It's supposed to be supposedly the biggest one in Texas, but again, not a lot of comics. It's definitely putting games before comics in their business name is right on, because a lot more games. They did have a lot of toys. They had a wall with some modern stuff, and then they had in the case they had like 4 slabs, and they were all modern slabs too. Like so, a little disappointed in the comic piece of it, but there's me standing outside. So they had a lot of just some fun stuff to look at while you were there. You had the big guy, and you had Wonder Woman, you had Harley, and some stuff like that going on. You had Thor.
Did you get the avocado?
Huh?
You get the avocado up there?
No, didn't. Only thing I bought was some T-shirts. They had a lot of fun T-shirts that I bought for Christmas gifts and things. But they did have some Star Wars stuff, which is kind of what I took most of the pictures of. Star Wars older fun stuff to look at. A lot of the stuff was 90s. I know Dom. I don't know if Dom has that or not, but he probably would want it if he didn't.
Was it hot toy? Was it?
I don't know, actually. To be honest with you. They're asking $600 for it, whatever it is.
Well, whatever. I think I might have it now.
Yeah.
Hot toy I got somewhere.
They had a lot of the action figures, including, I don't know if you can actually see it down there, but they actually, I'll try to put my cursor. I'll put my cursor. I don't know if you can see my cursor or not, but right here is the episode 4 Leia, which is one of the only action figures that I have not been able to go back and add to my because they're so they wanted $160 for that Leia
Really?
action figure. And yeah, and I have a lot of action figures, but I bought them, thank God, before COVID and the price hikes that came along with that. So I was buying these before they was really jacked up in price, like $20 or $30, and now they're asking like for this one $160, and I was like, eh.
What is it? The Endor Leia?
No, it's
New Hope.
the New Hope Leia with the white and the buns. My favorite
Yeah,
Leia.
the old
actually.
straight arms. Yeah.
But yeah, I had a lot of Kenner, a lot of the older Kenner stuff. Nerdy stuff that we like. And then my buddy that I was with, he showed me. We were walking by and they had these puzzles. Now, I don't know a lot about puzzles, but apparently Ravensburger, it's like one of the most high-end puzzles. Who knew? I didn't know that this is a very high-end puzzle.
18,000 pieces.
And they're very high quality too. That's what he told me. It's like
very, very popular in nursing homes and prisons.
Yeah. Apparently, you get the cheaper puzzle pieces that start peeling. Where apparently Ravensburger, no such thing. They high quality puzzle pieces. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it. But they did have some Star Wars puzzles there, since it's kind of turned into just looking at Star Wars stuff while I was there.
You visited Ventress?
Yeah, Ventress. I'm always a fan of Ventress, and then stuff like that. So, my friend, the reason I put this up there like that, my friend who I went to high school with has never seen Star Wars. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? He's like 2 years younger than me.
Well, actually, there's a guy in at the gym too that I go to. He hasn't seen Star Wars. He says he's
I was like, dude, how can you be in your 50s like I am and have never seen Star Wars? Yeah. He's like, I just never seen it. I was like,
you think you almost accidentally watch it at that point.
Yeah.
It's all the time.
If you're on YouTube or something, you got to stumble across Star Wars clips or something.
Have the marathon.
He said his dad was all about John Wayne and those type of movies growing up, and James Bond, things like that. So yeah,
mine was too. I still watch Star Wars.
Too. Yeah, I still watch Star Wars.
So after that, we went to play Top Golf. I've never played Top Golf before. I don't know if you guys have ever played Top Golf. There I am outside of the Top Golf place in whatever city we were in, Dallas, we'll say. Okay, now this next one, I made a GIF of me playing Top Golf. Try not to laugh. I suck at golf. If you pay attention to the ball, you'll see it just kind of roll right off the deck when I hit it. I did get better as the evening went on, and but yeah. So here I am, and here I am. Oh no, that's actually the better one. Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
The next one, this one I sucked. This one just like click.
in the netting.
Yeah, in the net. I did actually get pretty good. I got to where that green one right out there in front. I could pretty much hit that thing every time. So I was pretty dead on hitting that green one. I couldn't hit anything else other than that little green thing right in front. But yeah. So I suck at golf. But I had a good time. And then of course the main reason I went to Dallas was the Cowboys-Eagles game. My buddy had some tickets and we were in the luxury boxes. His company had comped him some tickets and a ticket and a +1. So that's my buddy who I did not get permission to show his face, so I will cover his face. His name is Jim. But that is us at the Star training facility, where Dallas does all the Cowboys do their training. They're about 90% of their time in the week is spent at the Star training facility, not at AT&T Stadium. That's where they do all their stuff. I took a lot of pictures, but I don't show them all. They actually have a full-size stadium at the Star. It's called Ford Center. It's a full-size stadium where they practice, and they also do bowl games there, for God's sakes, as well as high school football because it is Texas after all. And there we are with the Super Bowl, the 5 Super Bowl trophies. that are at the Star training facility.
When I went to Dallas to the stadium, it was the pandemic, but I went there. I went to the shop, the Dallas shop that they have there. They closed early because they had a Metallica concert going on there. I didn't go there for a game, but I'm gonna, eventually I'll get there for a game one time. But I will be seeing them on Christmas Day.
Yep, you're gonna go see them when they play the Commanders.
And listen,
and yeah, they do. Not to jinx us, Cosmic. They still have a chance right now.
They played a pretty damn good game yesterday, and
Philly lost today, so there's a chance. You never know.
That game, you got to see a good game, a miracle game. They came back that 21-0. They came back.
Now there was here we are outside of Texas Stadium, getting ready to go inside, and there was a point during the game. That's us. In the luxury box, looking down on the field,
looking at all the pores that are down there.
Yeah, looking at all the poor people. Oh man, they had such a spread there too, man. We're not talking about hot dogs and they had freaking egg rolls and empanadas and all kind of there's some good food in there. But I had a really good time. I owe Jim a lot for inviting me to that. It was my first Cowboy games. A lot of fun.
Cool.
I spent probably 90% of the game watching it on Jerry's big screen, though. It's just such a huge. I don't know how it compares to other screens nowadays in stadiums. It is such a huge screen. It's just a lot more. You just find yourself watching the game on the big screen instead of down on the field. But
you see, and listen, I wish I had the luxury box for the last game because I know it's gonna be cold as shit come December 25th. I'm in section 138, down towards the field, and that's gonna be cold as that. That's why gonna bundle
it's
up.
Gonna be freezing. We did. I had his company also got us sideline passes for warm-ups, so I was down on the sidelines while the Cowboys were warming up, so cool. Very close to the players while they were doing warm-up, so that was fun.
Did you freaking fangirl out?
I didn't get. Luckily, I mean there were a lot of. It wasn't like we were the only ones down there. There's probably 300 or 400 people down on the sideline, so. Luckily, I was tall enough that I could kind of see over most people and get some good
Terry
pictures.
just said no cheerleaders. I'm going to claim this as AI.
Yeah, there you go.
I did get the pictures of the cheerleaders these are on the big screen because that's yeah. So did get the pictures of the cheerleaders. But again, these were taken off the big screen instead of down on the field. But yeah, that was it. I had a really good time. Again, my first Cowboy game. Hopefully, maybe if my buddy allows, he'll get some more +1s next season. Maybe I'll get to do it again. My wife says no, but I think I can talk her into it.
Nice. Yeah, it was a fun experience.
Had a really fun time. And they won, which is when they were down 21-0, I was like, oh God, this sucks.
I just shoving your face full of empanadas.
Yeah, at that point I was just like, they had some churros too. So I was empanadas and churros. I was cramming my face with those, just hoping they scored a touchdown at some point and didn't get skunked. But no, it's a great comeback. Happy as hell to be there and get to see it. So yeah,
nice.
Sweet, nice. So what are we reading this week?
Nothing.
Nothing. You were working all week.
Yeah, I'm working. I figured
Jedi, what you got?
Before I go there, 88 Playmaker. It was it's about a 5.5 hour flight to LA, and then about a 3 hour flight from LA to Dallas, and about the same coming back. Although I had a layover in San Diego coming back. So this week, or actually last week too, I'm still kind of reading some of the Kickstarter stuff that's starting to come in now that I'm starting to get. So I read Murder Mary. God, I don't even know if it's even worth going into what some of these things are.
Murder Mary.
Murder Mary is not really a story worth even. I mean, I read Murder Mary. I don't know. It's just not even. it's not as good as not as good a story as Vanya the Lost Warrior. And not as much in there to keep me. It's not as a page turner like that, like Vanya was either. I mean, there was some stuff in there. This is probably an NC-17 comic as opposed to Vanya being straight up XXX. But yeah, so I read it. You know, why not? Why not? Because like Joe loves to say, we read it so you guys don't have to.
Yeah.
There is a story there. This one just wasn't all that good.
That's fair.
And then Crypt Cuties. That one is Goblin Comics, I think, does Crypt Cuties. This is in partnership with Marissa Pope. So obviously, I think the top cover there is Marissa, I think, and the bottom one is the one I think I showed earlier near my pickups. Yeah. This one's a little more fun. Not really a gripping story, really.
Well,
You have
depends on how you define gripping.
Yeah, well, this one again. This one's not X-rated. This one's maybe more like PG-13. There's really not a lot of not yet anyway. At least not a lot of sex and stuff in this one. You have they're mostly daughters, offsprings, daughters of famous classical universe monsters like Frankenstein and Dracula and Creature from the Black Lagoon. You have their daughters who are kind of like party girls. So they just go out and have parties and, Paris Hilton their way through life kind of because their dads are famous or whatever. And then stuff starts to happen. People start trying to kidnap them and, kill them and stalk them. And again, I've only read 1 and 2, so we'll see how this thing plays out. This one, again, just kind of a fun read. More, I will say, these are more cover candy. If you like the artist, you might get these for the artist cover more so than the story. But there is a story in it. And then Mercy Sparks. I don't know, Joe. I like this cover. Joe likes this cover too, I think.
I love the horror cover.
Yeah. This is a lot more reading in this one than I'm actually used to in some of the other Kickstarters. This is about a demon who kind of a good demon who fights bad demons. I don't know. It's something along those lines. Don't hold me to it. But it's only number 1, so the story's just kind of getting started, I guess. But yeah, this one has a little bit of sex in it as far as if that's what you're into this for, but not nearly, again, nothing to the level of Vanya. But yeah, that's what I was reading this week. None of them are got award-winning writing, huh?
The Mercy Spark stuff is open order as well. They're doing both. They're doing the Kickstarter, and then there'll be a few covers on the Kickstarter that you can't get open order. And then they've been releasing them open order as well.
Well, number two Kickstarter, issue number 2 might have just closed out the Kickstarter. I ordered this cover too because actually in the story she can convert from this kind of demon figure that you see here to more of a human figure. And so there's who's the artist of this one again? What did you say?
Joel Herrera.
So there's a Herrera cover like this that they kind of did a color change to where she's more human, flesh tone colors than these red demon covers. So I'm a completionist, so I wanted the set, so I ordered this one again, and that. Yeah,
when I was in Baltimore, I talked to Blaylock, the guy that created Mercy Sparks and does these, and he had mentioned that people like the human variant form of Mercy Sparks a lot too, and that maybe they'll make those covers a little more rare in the future. And with Mercy Sparks Steady Issues 3, there are some Sveta covers as well. So
the main thing I remember about this, I think I read half of this one before my trip, and then I finished reading it when I got back. The thing that really jumps out is Mercy she's a little bit of a horn dog. And she has sexual fantasies about this priest or something. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's a fun book. Excellent. Well, thank you for opening books that we normally just throw in boxes after looking at the covers. Yeah. Let's see. I had 2 books I read this week. I had these sitting around and I hadn't gotten to them yet, and I wanted to. Barbaric, which is just a fantastic series and the spin-off of Queen of Swords and stuff like that. Barbaric had a one-shot called Black Knight, which didn't really feel like a one-shot, but it was a one-shot. Had the girls from Queen of Swords encountering a new kind of enchanted weapon that likes to talk. That is that mace there. It's called Flail. So I love the Barbaric universe in general. So if you liked, especially Queen of Swords with those characters, you get a little more backstory for a one shot, and you get a fun new weapon that speaks. That's always hilarious as well. So that's good. Supposedly Barbaric was optioned, and supposedly Patrick Stewart was supposed to play the voice of Axe for Barbaric if that ever actually gets made, which would be pretty awesome. But there's another Barbaric series coming out very soon. But this is a nice little in between one shot if you're a fan of the universe. And then a book I really thoroughly enjoyed, and like I said, I do have these. I do read them. Thanksgiving. It was a little one shot from Ahoy. Great one shot story. It was a lot of fun. It's basically a family Thanksgiving dinner, and they get to the point of their normal tradition in their family dinner where you do a confession, and one of the characters admits to being a serial killer, and it's quite interesting. The concept is fun. He offers the family a choice. He has envelopes of wonderful gifts for them for Christmas, like a hip replacement and paying off student loans and things like that. Basically tells them if they can agree by my majority, they can either have the presents or he'll kill somebody for them. It's an interesting concept. There's some fun little twists and turns in it. All the characters are very interesting. It was a fun read. I would recommend it as a fun little read from Ahoy Comics, as a fun little one shot that you could sit down and read. It was good. I like it. I'm becoming a big fan of just one shot books. I like a book that I can just pick up and read a story and be like, okay, I never have to engage with this again. I got a story beginning to end. I enjoyed it.
You don't have to worry about it getting canceled or them having to rush the ending in order to fit it within so many issues. Yeah.
Or forget to grab an issue and then try to back. Yeah. Especially this is Ahoy Comics. So, I mean, these are little indies. Not every store carries this publisher. But like I said, I enjoyed it. It was the same artist that did Howl, which I kind of enjoyed as well from Ahoy. But this was just a fun little one shot. If you get a chance to read it, I highly recommend it. It was a fun story. It's good. Styx, do you read anything this week?
So I have not read anything this week, but I didn't show it in my pickup because I was going to show it at this because I knew you were going to do this. I knew you were going to have a segment like this. So I did pick up. I know everyone was clamoring to know. Did Styx pick up the book that he's supposed to pick up? And
there you go.
And I did pick up my Doctor Who. And I'm going to be reading this tonight. This is going to be one of my reads tonight.
Going to put you to sleep.
But just to show, I picked it. I guess I missed the cover when I ordered. So I got to order that tonight. I got the photo variant. I got your homage cover. There's another homage cover, really. John, doesn't this look like that Star Wars book that you have?
With the
black and white one that you have?
The High Republic?
Yeah. Kind of looks like that to me. Kind of the same setup anyway. Got the flops. Yes, they were.
Yep. Uncle Fester.
Quite bad. Yep. And then I got the
black and white flops. Nice.
So the black and white one, this is interesting. I'm going to show you this one. Looks like it's not a cover. Well, I mean, it's a cover, but what they did was they've got it's like a paper cover.
And they got the A cover underneath.
Doesn't say like the A cover. If you look at the A cover,
Go back to that book. You froze.
You froze. We don't know
Oh,
what
the
you just did.
yeah. So on the A cover over here, it has
Yeah,
this
never
all like A cover stuff on it, and the barcode. Obviously,
Hey, go back to that book
There is-
section. You froze, so I couldn't see what was inside. Yeah, okay.
so well, I'm going to show it again anyway. So on here, it doesn't
Okay.
have any of that stuff.
Ah,
So
Yeah,
and-
I like in some of these books that they've been throwing the A cover underneath a heavier stock cover.
but they're calling this a color your own cover edition.
There you go. So we
So they
expect
want you
next
to-
week. We want to see it colored next week, Styx. That's your homework. Danny's
Don't expect me to color that in.
freezing, man.
nice.
Yeah, cool.
The foil. And there is a virgin one that I guess I didn't order, which I thought I ordered. But they don't call it virgin anymore. They call it a full art. They call it full art now instead of calling it a virgin.
Because they don't
I don't
call
know
it
if
virgin
that's
anymore because
Titan
what? It's the freaking it makes people freaking goddamn aggravated. It's a trigger point.
Maybe.
So
They
Maybe.
just abbreviated it as the fart cover.
You've triggered Dom with that comment.
listen, at the end of the day, Slave One, Slave Leia,
Here we go.
Virgin
I apologize,
And
everybody.
virgin
I apologize.
covers, by God.
Always going to be that, man. I don't give a
Slave
shit.
One, Slave Leia, and virgin covers. Or
Put
you
it
go
Cobra
to hell.
Commander, the Walter P-38 for freaking goddamn Megatron. Come
All
on.
right, so I threw together a little. Going to go back in time. It's Black Friday, so I figured let's go back in time. Let's take a look at the Sears 1984 Christmas catalog.
I remember that, man.
There was some good stuff in
I
there.
used to love the Sears catalog, man. All the toys in it, the G.I. Joe section.
I picked some gems out of here for us to go back and look at.
Dom liked the bra section.
Yeah.
No, guys, what kid is that? When I was a kid, I used to like the pro section.
So we start off with our fun little
Dude, 84 I was
watches.
14 years old, so it was more.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what Debbie does
Times were tough back then.
Hey,
I saw Debbie does
you take what
Dallas,
you
so
can
that's
get.
what
You take what you can get. Yeah, they had. I know these were extremely popular when I was a kid. Everyone would try to sneak one in and wear it in school. Sit there and play Q-Bird or Pac-Man or Frogger while they were in school. It's watches.
Good Lord.
I like those watches.
No wonder we can't see nowadays. Remember we
20,
walked last night.
21 to $23. Not bad back then.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Seems reasonable.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
inflation is about $200.
Yeah.
They make them now.
They were always fun. They were fun for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Also in the watch category, which were quite popular, was the shitty fake Transformers watches.
Nice.
Yeah.
Because
Ten movable arms, legs that turn watch into robot.
you
I
could wear it as a
I got
watch,
this.
but you could take it off and you had the little robot. Now there's a clock in the middle.
Hey, Styx, you don't have those? Somewhere in the
I
house?
have this. I have one of those. I have
Yeah,
the black
okay,
one.
$8 though. What a deal.
It
That wasn't bad.
That was a good stocking
But
stuff.
then again,
For a watch?
hey,
That's a-
hey, Jedi, minimum wage was $1 an hour. Minimum wage back then.
Yeah.
So you got to.
84 gift.
Next up on our list, hey, it wouldn't be Christmas morning if you didn't have a nice pair of slippers.
God.
And
Hey,
I
before-
love
before,
that Skeletor. That Skeletor
Yeah.
slipper was awesome.
Yeah, before Crocs, you had those. You had these.
Yeah. And those the He-Man and the Skeletor ones, those were like hard plastic. If you kick somebody in the balls with those, you were causing some damage. But hey, nice gift. Nice gift for $7.
$6 to $7,
back
I think.
then.
It's not bad. $6 to
Yeah.
$7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
Oh,
my t-shirts.
Mom and Dad want to buy you some clothes too. So who doesn't want a Mr. T t-shirt or a Buckaroo
Play the fool,
Bonds?
don't wear the shirt.
Buckaroo
Buckaroo
Banzai.
Banzai t-shirt. It's awesome. There,
That's
Beat
awesome.
Street. the Beach Street one there. That's awesome. There's the worst Indiana Jones t-shirt I've ever seen. There's an A-Team in there. Some good stuff. No, it's not bad. $8 to $10. That's not too bad.
You remember? So I had a. She's passed on, sadly, but my uncle's wife was Japanese, and remember back in the 80s, yeah, you had those T-shirts or those sweatshirts that had like the Japanese writing on it.
Oh yeah.
And she told me one time, yeah, she said it's just utter nonsense what they say. They don't say anything.
One of the best Lego sets around was Lego Space. And you could see how reasonable Legos were back then. Although I guess that was the $44 one was, I guess, a pretty pricey gift in '84. But 200-piece space station, $21.99, not bad. Robot Command Center. Lego Space was always fun. They were good sets. If your parents didn't understand, you said Transformers, not GoBots. There were GoBots and Transformers. Threw them out on the same page. I was surprised that the price points were pretty close.
I heard Dom threw a tantrum because he got GoBots instead of Transformers for Christmas.
I got Transformers. It's funny. The thing is, Transformers. I had GoBots too. I used to like the GoBots cartoon.
I know you had a fit.
I had that Super GoBot carrying case, the big thing that looked like an AT-AT when you put it all together. But yeah, you had all your Transformers there too, which were quite nice. Look at you got the Megatron, where it turns into a gun that you could hold like a gun.
A Walther
P38.
A Walther P38, not the friggin' tank.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Well, apparently, I was watching something, and they actually Hasbro's going back to the table, and they're considering re-releasing the stuff that is controversial. But they're at a point where they're trying to figure out. And look, me personally, if you could do a HasLab, or something that has like something with Megatron as the gun for fans, that thing will sell in a heartbeat. Cobra Commander with the hood, Slave Leia. You do those as HasLab things, exclusives, and definitely people will buy them. Look. Anyway, the Megatron gun was actually a controversy even when it first came out.
That was badass, though.
Yeah, it was badass. Gun, man.
It was fun. You got plenty of G.I. Joe stuff.
I had all this. My Zartan.
I had to throw in a little Zartan there for you.
Thank you.
Which
Look
wasn't
how
bad.
much it was. Look how much it was.
$5.99. You got Zartan. You got the little swamp skid there. It was
$10.
No, Deep Six was $10. Zartan was only $5.99.
$6.
$6.
You know how much that toy is now?
Even the hovercraft was only $25.
Mint in box, the Zartan right now, if it's on an open box, close to $3,000 right now.
And they had the wonderful. They had the sets of 6, so you could get Cobra or Joe's in a set of 6 for $20.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Tomax and Zaymont, your favorite? Zartan is my favorite, man. It's a Panther. Look at that.
Have to have your it's 1984, so you're getting a lot of Return of the Jedi.
I seem to remember these things being a lot more expensive. But
cheap, dude.
No, your parents lied to you. They said they were ridiculously expensive, so that
you know what it was? It was
I had to mortgage the house.
These sold out. These things were selling out like crazy, and my parents were going around trying to figure out how they're going to get this for Christmas for me because they were selling out like crazy. You couldn't get things.
Was that movie Jingle All the Way? Your parents were running around.
Look, there was no eBay and stuff like that. The friggin' secondary market with this stuff back in the day. You had word in the street, somebody had it. Like, I got some extra toys here that are hot. You want to buy them off the street? That's it.
Hey man, $15, you can get a Rancor, man. That's awesome.
That's awesome, man.
And Snake Mountain was pretty awesome, and that I guess that was kind of pricey, but that was a huge thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't as pricey as the aircraft carrier, the flag from G.I. Joe. Yeah.
It was ridiculous. That thing, the kids that had that, I was always like, oh, that's It's just ridiculous. Snake Mountain was $42.99. Still not too bad for quite a large set, which is pretty nice. You got Stridor there. All kinds of good Masters of the Universe stuff.
I like that. You know, it's funny. My brother used to collect the Masters of the Universe. My younger brother, Matt. My brother collected the Masters of the Universe. I had G.I. Joe, Transformers, Star Wars. My brother had Micronauts.
Yeah, and I don't know if any of you. I had one of these growing up.
I did too. I had.
I think I had this too.
I think I had the Raiders Vikings Super Bowl or something, whatever year that was.
Yeah, these. If you're unfamiliar with these monstrosities, it's just a metal. It's just a metal painted board that vibrates,
and it had magnets.
And you would just set up your characters, your players on each side, and you line them up, and then you turn it on. They would just kind of vibrate. And maybe
I mean, not to for like you're like for the most part you're 100% correct, but you were supposed to be able to calibrate each.
Yeah, there was some calibration.
Yeah, each little player to where it would go the direction you wanted it to. It's just the slightest miscalibration, and that son of a bitch is just spinning.
Yeah, he's spinning. He's spinning. The coolest part of these was the kickers, because you had these little foam spongy footballs, and you'd put it on, and the kicker would actually be able to kick the thing, so you could actually kick field goals. That was kind of fun.
Well, and then the yellow, I think the yellow thing in the picture there is the quarterback, right? And you took that little spongy football thing you're talking about, and somehow you had to pull it back. So you actually had to hold that one. You had to hold that one somehow, or maybe you did it before you turned it on. I can't remember. And you would have to pull it back and let it go, and then it would go land, and then you turn it on, and whichever player touched it first, they got the ball. I don't know, something crazy. A lot of these things you kind of made the rules up as you went in some of these games, because it didn't work like it was probably. Yeah, it didn't work like a real football game.
But it was always fun because you could buy your team. You could buy your team. And have your team out there, and that was always fun. But it was loud as shit. It was a loud vibration. And if you wanted to step it up and be that cool kid on the block, you could get an Atari, the 5200. Suck it 2600.
I had the 26, and I was happy to have that 26.
Yes.
I was thankful.
2600. Oh, look, I had ColecoVision, the 5200. Nintendo. I had all the games in television. Television, I had Genesis.
I want Dom's parents.
I had all that stuff. Listen, for 5200, my mom bought me the pole position, the steering wheel with the pedal and stuff like that. I found it. It was in the closet. Inside the closet, she had sheets and blankets down. So I was investigating. I went around. Santa Claus didn't exist anymore. I went there. I opened it up. All my toys were right there. And I found all the gifts that I had. My mom and dad bought me everything, man. I can honestly say that I was very blessed when it came to Christmas time. And as the years went by, and I got older, the toys, everything dwindled to smaller and smaller. And I got one gift because it was the most expensive thing. But yeah, we had.
Giggles has to buy you everything.
Me and my wife don't really exchange gifts. We just throughout the year we do things for each other. Kind of.
Yeah, I know.
But
if I want something, I buy it nowadays.
If I see something. Mm-hmm. But I remember I had 5200. I had Centipede, Dig Dug. I had Cubit for this game. I played all those back in the day when I did play games.
It wasn't bad. On sale for $79.99 back then. That's not too bad for a gaming system, but you did have to shell out $15 for that stupid goddamn AC adapter to stick on the back of to stick the cable into that, and then that thing was a pain in the ass.
I saw this video of these kids that were trying to figure out how to play it like Atari 2600, and they were actually, a couple of them were actually taking the cartridges and trying to open the cartridges because they thought the cartridges were like clamshell cases. They were trying to like open the cartridges to get whatever was inside.
Oh, kids are dumb.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dumb
and
kids.
Finally, it wouldn't be a good Christmas if you didn't get a nice jam box.
I think I had that. I think I had that exact same jam box as a kid. Dual cassette.
There was always, if you had a dual cassette, that was awesome. And then later they would do the detachable speakers. That was always nice. It was always pretty slick. But yeah, I mean, this is.
Let me tell you something, man.
That's how we listened to music back.
Look, I always loved making mixtapes. You know, have a tape and tape that. I thought the Walkman. Give me a Walkman any damn day, man. I'll take that over anything.
I tell my kids they don't know the struggle of having to listen to the radio, hoping that they played the song that you wanted to record. And then on top of that, so many variables in play here. You had to wait for the song, and then you hope the DJ doesn't talk through the entire intro of the song. And just like stop talking right before the lyrics come up. So kids, they just don't know the struggle, man. It was rough back then.
It was. But you had to have a good jam box.
Listen, I got this. I remember my mom and dad had the 8-track tape player.
Oh, I had an 8-track.
Back in the day, man.
Oh, those things got so warped. So that's what we got this week for going back in time. A little Black Friday.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's fun to go back and look at those and see what those prices were and how our parents lied to us about how expensive things were back then. Well, they're not too bad.
Well, the things were that, like I said, the prices for things were cheap, but it was the paycheck that people would be getting. Like I said, the minimum wage was like $1.50 an hour compared to what we get now. Inflation.
Yeah, I mean, electronics and stuff like that were pricey back then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
If you tried to get a computer back then, they were ridiculously priced and stuff like that. But the toys, they weren't too bad. You know, you could always go to, $2 get a G.I. Joe action figure. So, all righty. Do have a Tubi recommendation this week. Killing Them Softly, great movie, fantastic movie. If you want to watch a movie that also takes place within that universe, there is the old Robert Mitchum movie, Friends of Eddie Coyle, as well, where Peter Boyle plays Dylan, who's a character in Killing Them Softly. These movies are within the same universe, but you don't have to watch Friends of Eddie Coyle to watch Killing Them Softly. Killing Them Softly is fantastic. You get some toward the end of his career, Ray Liotta before he died. Brad Pitt is fantastic in it. It's a wonderful movie. I highly suggest it.
I watched piggyback. I watched last night. I don't know why. I just stumbled across it. It was a fun little silly show. Joe, you probably seen it because you watch a lot of movies. Have you seen Final Girls? The comedy called Final Girls.
I haven't seen it. I've gone past it, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. I was just in the right mood to watch it. It's kind of a goofy little movie where this girl and her high school friends get trapped inside an 80s horror movie. It's kind of funny. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I haven't watched Stranger Things yet.
Neither have I.
I'm having a hard time getting motivated to even watch that. To be honest with you, I don't feel like I even remember where the last one left off.
So I'm still watching The Chair Company, which is still my favorite show on television.
That show irritates the shit out of me. I watched the first 2 episodes and I had to stop. I'm like, this show is just annoying the shit out of me.
There's just some consistently crazy shit that goes on in that show that makes me laugh hysterically every time I watch it.
I need to catch up with Plurithia or whatever. I think I'm an episode behind there.
Yeah,
Pluribus,
I'm 2 episodes behind on Pluribus now, but I do enjoy it. It's an interesting concept.
The Chair Company it's just one of those, and you nailed it. You nailed it. I mean, you told us and you warned us at the same time that everything just kind of spirals out of just from one simple little thing. This man's life just unravels all because he's an idiot. And he's just OCD, can't let something go. And it's hard for me to sit there and watch it because I just want to
it gets Jedi.
I just want to kick the shit out of this guy.
It gets crazier and crazier with each episode.
Yeah. I mentioned it before. Welcome to Derry is it's really good. I'm not gonna say it's like I'm not gonna say it's Alien Earth good, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I think it's really good. And I'm not even that big a It movie, you know.
Yeah, I gotta watch that show too. I gotta watch that.
The It movies were never really, high on my list of horror movies, but It Welcome to Derry is pretty good. Which gives weight to what we are talking about earlier. Yeah, let's expand the universes to some of these shows and see what you can do. Let's have a Poltergeist expanded universe. Let's have give me my freaking Roadhouse universe. God damn it.
Well, Hulu or ABC had that Castle Rock series, which was great because it was basically just a Stephen King universe show that followed a young Kathy Bates character from Misery. But it took place, in Castle Rock. You had Shawshank Prison there that was brought into the whole. It merged a lot of the Stephen King stuff.
You have Shawshank is mentioned in Welcome to Derry. Shawshank is in that as well. That's where
the one service guy is a young version of Scatman Carruthers from The Shining.
Who is that? Which character is that?
The one serviceman that's in there. Not the one with the family that you see initially, but the other one.
The one that had psychic powers?
Yeah. That's
you know what? Oh, cool. I did not put that together, but you're right.
Dick Halloran. Thank you.
Okay.
Spacing on the name. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's Scatman Carruthers from Shining. So it's always fun.
Voice of Jazz.
Like that. He doesn't have that
that's
awesome,
cool. I did not
awesome
put that together.
velvet big titty poster above his bed, but in this, but like he does in The Shining. But that's fun. I like when they take a universe like that and just kind of just feed little things in here and there. It doesn't have to be thrown in your face. It's always nice.
Yep.
So other than that, I haven't had much of a chance to watch too much this week. A lot of football and stuff.
A lot of football. Yeah, I'm having a good time watching football. Well, we got Matt in the chat. Styx, SNS tomorrow. You guys doing SNS?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Excellent.
We forgot last time we were on here. We forgot to promo the other shows, so I just kind of threw that in there so we wouldn't forget this time.
Yeah. I spaced on it last time. So sum up over at Rennavision here. We got shit going on all the time. Live shows, recorded shows. There's just tons of content. Sub up to Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds. When he gets back, he'll be doing his other comic shows and his Red Shirt show for Star Trek and his DCU shows and all that fun stuff. Follow up Styx Boy on Tuesdays. We talk about a little Doctor Who and watch.
All right, not to go out on too much of a tangent here, but thanks to Styx doing that little extra clip of what's her name, Catherine. What's her name?
Catherine Tate.
Catherine Tate. I somehow because I'm the one that streamed that on the show. Catherine Tate is now in my YouTube algorithm, which I'm not upset about because some of those things are pretty funny, like the ones she does when she's got the real spoiled family and they get like stressed out over every little thing. Those are actually pretty funny. I've been watching those lately. Their father went on a trip and couldn't find any brie cheese, and they're like, oh. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So good job, Styx. That's
you're welcome.
I'm not mad about that. Getting that in the algorithm. It's pretty funny.
So we've been doing the last 2 weeks, and then this week as well. We've been doing Christmas episodes from Doctor Who. This week is the Voyage of the Damned with Kylie Minogue, as Mama Bear had put into chat.
Yummy.
Please come along on Tuesday and watch along with us as we watch Doctor Who.
And
I'm
sum up to Matt over at Absolute.
Are you bothered?
Matt.
I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
Are you bothered?
Sub up to Matt over at Absolute Geek Podcast as well. You guys doing a wrestling show this week?
No, we did one already. We did it.
They
Actually
did one. They did it Wednesday instead of Thursday.
Yeah, I did it Wednesday. We had our picks for Survivor Series, which is tomorrow night. Check it out. Actually, the wrestling show's going pretty good, man. You know, having fun doing that. We a couple weeks ago we had a guest on the show. You know, and hopefully more guests down the road. Hopefully, it opens the door for other people to come onto the show. But yeah, so
nice. And like I said, you got plenty over here.
You watch your mouth, Tyson.
CBSI Hot 10 is always on Fridays before we come on at 9:30. Got SNS tomorrow night at 9.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of wackiness you got going on there tomorrow, Styx?
Same as the usual. There
we go. For all
Billy
your Star
Piper
Wars,
is a mouth-breathing treasure. You watch yourself.
for all your Star Wars needs, or if you've run out of Ambien, Tales from the Dark Side is there for all your Star Wars.
Freaking Wave Seeker. You know what? You can go off on yourself about something because he's saying that they're making fun of people with autographs on Funko Pops and stuff like that. What's the face? One of the I forgot the actors that he was talking about, but anyway, making fun of people because they get autographed Funko Pops.
Wayseeker collects Star Wars Insiders. It doesn't get any more boring than that. That's about as boring as you can get.
He likes nubs. That doesn't get any more freaking dumb than anything else.
SNS will be at 8:00 tomorrow. I apologize.
Yeah, 8 o'clock this week. Yeah.
Yes, 88 Playmaker. I did see Rhea's new mask.
Nice.
But,
Yeah, Playmaker. Me and Playmaker, we're seeing eye to eye. She's a treasure.
And on Wednesdays, you can catch the totally awesome, coolest show, the Tack Show, with Marco and Dubs, and I guess not Bruce this week because he's out. Maybe Pete. I don't know. We'll see. Tune in.
Pete's gonna guest. Pete's gonna guest appear on his own show. He's hardly ever on there anymore.
Yeah. So you never know. You never know. Any last words, gents, before we call?
Yeah, I got a last word. I seen Bruce was in the other chat saying some things. So for Thanksgiving, Bruce took the turkey base up his rectum. That's what he.
Oh my God!
That's what he took for Thanksgiving.
Almost made it, Jedi. Almost made it.
That's it.
2 hours 2 hours and 23 minutes. Almost made it. All right.
I'm off the top rope. All right. That'll
We had a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Have a nice, safe, healthy, fun, relaxing weekend. And we will be back next week.
The qualified. The qualified. The qualified.
Listen, the whole funny thing about
Hold on one sec.
We're still going.
Still
We're
live,
still going.
guys. And